drowning in butter. Cassie, what you cutting up?
Sweet potatoes from our garden.
So we're out here in the off-grid area of our property. The yurt behind us has power, so it's not technically off-grid, but the fire that I'm sitting at is definitely off-grid. All it is a fire ring and some fire. So we're going to show you how we can cook dinner using everything from our own property. So we have some steaks that we raised off of our cattle herd, and then we have some sweet potatoes out of our garden. And that's a meal for us, especially if you see the size of these steaks. And we're going to cook that in a cast iron skillet, and we're even going to be using wood harvested from our farm. So there's not a whole lot in this thing. Maybe the spatula, that was not made on our farm, but almost everything is from our farm. So let's see what we can get cooked up.
All right, here goes nothing over the campfire.
It's gonna be nice and hot. So the key here, I think, is gonna be keeping this stuff moving so it doesn't burn, because we're dealing with a pretty hot fire. So it'll hopefully cook up pretty quick. I don't know if you can hear that sound, but it sizzles really nice. All right, so it looks like they're just about done. We taste tested one. Cassie doesn't like them quite as mushy as I do. I like them a little more mush. She likes them more firm. But this one there's a little good mixture in there, I think. So we'll go ahead and pull those off. Man, they've tasted really good, the one we taste tested. So I think the rest of them are gonna be about as good. And if you could imagine the way you smell at Silver Dollar City when they're cooking those skillets, that's kind of what it smells like. So we're gonna pull these off, and then next up are steaks. So I'm gonna get some butter and we'll get our steaks going.
So when we harvested these potatoes, some people told us that they were way too big and they weren't gonna taste good. What do you think, Gary?
I already tasted some of the bigger ones and they're good, so.
We used some really big ones on this one. Tastes amazing.
The thing that we're gonna use for our steaks is some salted butter.
Did you make that?
This is not homemade. But look at that. So we're gonna let that melt down real good. We didn't really have time to marinate these. We got this sirloin right here. So we had to make it work. I didn't want to bring all the salt and pepper out because this is the only thing we needed it for right now. So we got salt and pepper packs. Put a little bit of that on both sides. We have 2 ribeyes, one of which is mine, and then we have 1 sirloin. There's some seasoned salt, salt and pepper. That's all we're doing on this. Super simple. And that's it. All right, here we go. Put the big one in first. Drowning in butter. All right, and I think that's a 16 or 18 inch large skillet. So that's a pretty big skillet. The biggest one I could find at the time, but maybe we can leave a link for you guys in our Amazon store. What do you think, Cassie?
Yep.
Think we can do that? Because I really like the size of this skillet. I'm gonna do some bacon on it in the morning, and it looks like it's the perfect size. So we let the steaks cook about 6 minutes on one side. We'll go ahead and flip them over, see what they look like. Oh yeah, that's just about perfect for me.
Some people's gonna say, I like mine still moving.
Yeah, some people like them a little rare, but this one, that one right there, both of those look great to me. I will let them cook another 5 or 6 minutes, pull them off. So we've let them cook another 6 minutes or so on the second side. So I'm ready to go ahead and get them pulled off. There's the first one. And we improvised, we have a tote lid over here. So we wrapped in aluminum foil. It looks like it's gonna be working pretty good. So there you have it. Campground fresh from Walker Farm onto the off-grid fire. And we'll get our plates ready and show you that, and it'll be into our bellies real soon.
All right, we made it back in the yurt. We got our steak, we got our potatoes. The boys are happy. We're ready to eat.
Got spicy ketchup.
Ranger likes spicy ketchup from Whataburger.
Ransom wants to tell him something.
What do you want to say, Ransom?
Me and my dad can find that fidget golf, and it's lost forever.
It's lost forever.
It's lost forever. We might have lost a disc from disc golf, didn't we?
Yep.
That's all right.
On to the next adventure before bedtime. We are headed down to go fishing. All right, we made it down to the bottom to go fishing. That was steep, wasn't it, sis? We were holding on to each other. I wasn't able to video it, but lots of moss. I guess that's what that is on the pond. Yeah. But we got this place to ourselves, so we're gonna take advantage of it. Got the tackle box. Boys got the poles. So you never know. Might as well try when you're here and you got all the tools. How's it coming, Mazzy?
Not really well.
Not really well.
Can I dip it in, Mama?
How's it coming, Ranger?
Nibbling.
You felt a nibble? Well, looks like you got some moss. That's all right. Mazzy got a big one. Show me, sis. Look at her sad face. All we can catch is moss, so I think we're gonna call it a bust. What do you think, Daddy? We tried. We'll go to Papa's and fish and catch some, all right? Nope, no school tomorrow. Show them what you got. You got your KG worm? What'd you catch? Whoa, it's a big one. What is it? More moss. On another note, Mazzy's pole broke and we're looking for, what do you think it is, like a little nut? Daddy?
Little dead worm.
Something, little nut or a little cat.
I just found a little dead worm.
Oh, well, that's not going to help us.
Ranger's over here burning a marshmallow. I'm trying to tell him the perfect way to know when your marshmallow's done is when you turn it.
Woo.
And the marshmallow stays still, because then it's ooey and gooey on the inside
Look at this, guys.
and melted. Ranger's is on fire. Oh, if that's the way you like it, go for it, buddy.
And then I can peel the black off and roast it again.
Mine's almost there.
Look, guys. Ready? Look, Daddy, I can just pull this off.
You want one, Chooch?
And eat it perfect.
I'll get you one next, okay? So it's crispy on the outside, and ooey gooey on the inside, and not burned at all. That's how I like it.
Mine's burnt on the outside and really smushy on the inside.
Well, it's the next morning, and this is the last day of staying here at the yurt. And we're going to do a little bit more off-grid cooking. The stuff today, though, didn't come from our farm. We got some bacon from the store, and I brought pancake mix, and I brought water, but I did not bring a mixing bowl. So I think I came up with a solution with that. Put it all in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, because I did have a couple of those. And so far, it looks like it's going to work out. I am going to cook this, though, I think, inside on a griddle. I brought a little electric griddle, so I'll cook the pancakes in there. But I got the fire going to cook the bacon out here in the cast iron skillet. So I'll go ahead and get some pancakes cooked up and some bacon. We'll have our breakfast, our last meal here at the yurt, and we'll be ready to head home soon. But the kids are hungry and excited for chocolate chip pancakes. Looks like it worked. Try not to make too big of a mess here. Of course, the kids love their chocolate chips. So it's not a complete bust. We didn't come completely prepared. We brought everything in the house but a mixing bowl, but a Ziploc bag made it work. Well, we got the pancakes finished up, so I'm back out here. Got the Lodge cast iron skillet heating up on the old fire, on the campfire. And we got a pound of bacon that we're gonna get cooked up in a hurry, hopefully. Ranger's coming out to help me. Finally drag him out of bed. Hey, sleepyhead, you hungry or not? Yes. He said he's hungry. Bacon sound good? Looks like we're getting heated up here. Take a quick look at the fire and then throw the bacon on. So the fire's getting hot and somebody else came out. It's Ransom. And he's got his motocross jersey on. You ready to race some four-wheelers? Hey, how fast do you ride your motorcycle and four-wheeler?
Very fast.
Very fast? Do you wear a helmet?
Yeah.
Good job. You're pretty careful. Ranger's wears his helmet too most of the time.
Most of the time.
We try, don't we, buddy? We always remember to wear our helmets and our seatbelts. Safety first. Ransom, do you still do donuts?
Yeah. I should not.
What?
I should not.
You should not?
He said, actually not.
Actually not? I think you do probably. All right, let's see. What do you think, Ranger? Do you think it's ready?
Yeah.
I heard a little sizzle or two, so let's try it out. Ooh, does that sound good, Ransom?
Yeah.
Hear that sizzle? That means the fire's good and hot. One more piece of this.
Ransom, does this look good?
All right, so the bacon's on. Let's give it a little bit to cook and we'll be ready for breakfast. Just like we like it. There you go.
All right, how was the pancakes and bacon?
2 thumbs up.
All right.
Welcome back, channel, guys.
Hey, welcome back everyone. Today we're back on the farm. You just saw some of that off-grid cooking we did whenever we were camping, and we finally made it home, and it's good to be home, isn't it, Ransom? Did you sleep good in your own bed last night? It was a fun time camping. We had a blast, but there's nothing like being home in our own house.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got this gun. Me and Daddy get the pin ready, and that we get the shark ready to shark easy treat.
So he said we're going to get the pen ready, and he's talking about our cattle pen for our bull where Easy Street's at. We have a couple steers we got up yesterday, or yesterday evening. It was getting dark, so I didn't get to record that. I sorted out a couple steers off of the herd to wean because it's time for them to be weaned, and we're going to raise these 2 steers up for butchering. So I'm going to go ahead and get the pen that they're going in ready by putting out a new bale of hay and fixing some of the electric wire in there. So it's super windy today. How windy is it, Ransom?
Very windy.
It's like 25 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts. So if you are in Oklahoma and you're trying to do something for YouTube, I probably think you're having a bad day unless you have a really good microphone. So we're gonna go out there and get this pen ready for the calves, and gonna add the bull in there for a little bit longer. And we'll let you guys follow along, but don't expect a lot of words because the wind is bad.
So I came to put my fence charger up and somebody scared me. Who was it? Mazzy May Walker. What were you doing out here? Huh? Sweeping? I will tell you what, this is the best little girl that I could ask for. She's always cleaning and sweeping up Daddy's shop floor for him and does such a good job. Thank you, Sissy. Daddy really appreciates it, okay? Hey, Easy, you ready to get out of there? Got you some fresh hay. Got you some fresh water. Got you and your pals all set up and ready to go. You ready, buddy? Yep. He's ready. He's ready. There you go, big guy. Come on. What do you think, JoJo? How's farm dog life? Good? There he comes.
got that job taken care of. The bulls and the 2 steers are out there in the pen, and they are enjoying some fresh hay, some fresh water, a little bit of grain, and the electric fence is up and working well now, and should kind of train those steers to respect the fence a little bit better while they're in there. So we had a big, busy weekend, but we thank you guys so much for following along as we finished up our camping trip. Did a little off-grid cooking and got that pen ready for the bulls. It's still really, really windy out there, so hopefully that wasn't too bad whenever you were following us along. But I do want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend some time with us. We really enjoy the interaction we get, the comments we get, the advice we get, and just enjoy all of you guys following along. So we hope that you have a great day. Oh, there goes Cassie on the 4-wheeler. We hope you have a great day. God bless, and we'll catch you guys next time.